Back for round two. Back at my favourite spot. It's the catch-up spot, the old lake. Loads of people out today, so I'm going to try and slide round the other way. And keep my social distance. Know what I mean? So yeah, I just thinking as I'm walking along, I don't want to just turn on the camera and talk gobbledygook. I want to turn on the camera and have something to say. And other people's perception of anything could be a real heartbreaker, a real something that breaks you, man. Other people's perception of who you are, other people's perception of your ideas, of your morals, just you as a person, really. If it's one thing in life we don't need to do, man, is worry about other people's perception, other people's outlook on who we are. I touched on this real briefly on one of my other vlogs. Morning. Morning, you all right? Hey, I touched on this briefly on one of my other vlogs, and you can do it as well. I'm because it's that concrete consciousness. You roll over, and it's so easy to dig people out for what they're wearing, what they're driving, what their thoughts are, what their opinions are. Very easy to do that. I mean, I have to still regularly check myself, like, whoa, hold on, stop that, keep that in your head, don't say that. Only an idiot would say that. So you have to keep yourself in check, man, because along the years I've let other people's perception of who I am and what I stand for really destroy me, like in every sense of the word, like really kill my drive, kill my existence, really squash me into a corner where I felt so suffocated. I didn't want to leave my house. I didn't want to pick up the phone and talk to anyone. And it was just a trigger, probably 8-9 years ago, that took me down in the darkness even more. And just a trigger at a party. And morning.
Hello.
And yeah, I let other people's perceptions drag me into a social dungeon, man. Just lock myself away. And if it's one thing you got to learn or try and understand is only worry about the things that you can affect. Don't worry about anything you can't affect, because no matter how hard you try, what you do, who you talk to, what drugs you take, what medication you're on, you can't affect. Morning. So stop trying to do it. I can't affect people's perception of me, you know, so I don't worry about it. Morning. So I don't worry about it anymore. I try not to worry about it. I do though, I do. Every now and again it gets me. But if you can't affect it, don't worry about it. Because you can't do nothing about it. You're just going to bang your head up against a brick wall worrying about it. And let me tell you a little saying about worry, okay? What worry is getting yourself all agitated over something that hasn't even happened yet. Now just check that for a second, yeah? Have a listen to that. You're worrying and thinking and concerning yourself about something that hasn't even happened. You need to worry as least as possible. Difficult, I know, especially for those who compete at a high standard in any sport. The worry, the preparation, the am I going to be good enough? And am I going to be strong enough? Am I going to be fit enough? Am I going to be fast enough? Try to stop worrying. Best way to do that, man, because I get caught up in it. I worry. for me, one of the biggest worries is finance. You know, I worry about that all the time. It's something that drags me into a big hole very quickly and can take me down a road that I don't like going down. So I try to stop worrying about it. I just do a little 360, have a little look around me, pay attention to what I got, and think about that, what I got. Not what I need, not what I want, what I got. So worry is a null and void, man. Worry won't ever do you any good. It will only ever hurt one person, and that's you. It will only ever hurt you. So let's not worry, hey? Try and worry the least as you can. So let's get back to people's perception of you and others around you. Morning, you all right?
You all right?
Yeah, good. Because even then, you probably saw it in my face. I'm walking up to two guys and I'm on a gimbal and I instantly worry, oh, what are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? Are they thinking I'm a weirdo because I'm talking into a camera? Stop. Don't matter what they think. It matters what I think, what I'm doing. So try not to let other people's perceptions get you down, because you don't know what's going on in their lives, whether they're having aggro, whether they're trying to get through something, whether they've got some darkness that they've got to get over. So give each other a little bit of space, but don't worry about what other people are thinking, because you can't affect it, you can't change it, you never will, no matter what you do. So don't try, just let them be. Let them be, just let them be, man. I let it bother me for so long. But it don't no more. 6 weeks ago I lifted the top off that. Took myself back to a place where I had confidence. It's kind of, I've re-downloaded it. I've re-downloaded it into my system. And it's in there again. I'm going to try and hold on to it and not let it go. But, yeah, man, you're going to deal with negative people all your life. Never going to change. Like I said in the last video, stop trying to change it. Learn how to live with it. Learn how to master it. I always say everybody is trying to learn how to drive their car. We've all got our own car and we're all trying to drive it as best we can. So just stay behind the wheel, man. Just stay behind that wheel, keep steering. Keep doing your thing. And you'll get there. You'll be flying around like Nigel Mansell before you know it. And is it even about flying around like Nigel Mansell? Is it about just driving the way you want to drive? You know? So many people out today, Jesus. It's like the M25 around here. It's madness. I'm going to walk up this way, see what it's saying. Have a look around me. Look at the fields around me, man. Hello to Bav Waku. What's happening, man? How's Tops? How you doing, man? I hope you're good. How's Kane? Hello to Matty Beagle, all the Australia gang. How are you? Fraser Armitage, how are you? Thank you for clicking on and being interested in it. Thank you for listening to me mumble on, especially Bav. Jesus, you was coached by me for about 3 years, mate. You've listened to enough of my drivel, mate, haven't you? So, how we all doing? If I've motivated you to do anything, or get on a mountain bike, put on your trainers, motivate you to do something that you've probably not done for a little while, if I've helped, send me a little picture or a little video of you doing that thing that I've helped you get up and do, because this will be collated, and hopefully over the next few months you'll be collating everything. Once I get out on my bike, I'll be collating everything into hopefully a small documentary, just the road to happy, really. So if you can send me through videos or photos or whatever, man, whatever I've helped you get up and do, if you can take a photo or video of it and just send it over to me, it'd be amazing to put that in a documentary. And if I'm honest, it'll help me, because I can look at it and and take something really positive from it myself. But again, it's not about me, it's about you. But that'd be lovely if you could, that'd be amazing. I've been tagged in a couple of things a couple of people have done and achieved, so yeah, that'd be cool. Can't believe I'm blowing. I'm freaking walking and I'm blowing. It's nutty. But so yeah, don't other people's perception, jog all that on. You're never going to change it. Don't try to affect it. Just jog it all on, man. Focus on you. Let you be the only person that you need confirmation from. Try and make yourself 1% better than you did yesterday. If you can't, it's all good, because you was cool yesterday anyway. You just think you ain't. It's just a mindset. It's just that hamster's wheel, that recorded message going around in your head telling yourself that you're not quite good enough. You need to do more. It's all good. You're always good enough, man. Always good enough. There's always something good inside you to find. So keep striving. Keep pushing in the right direction. And stay on that road to happy, yeah? Peace and love. See you on the other side.